Making It Matter is brought to you by Burger and Green.
In his State College living room,
My bird list goes back to the 1930s.
Cyrus Klingsberg shares his knowledge of birds.
I don't know how many birds are on it, but well over 100, and they come from all over the world.
Bird watching is a lifelong passion the 97-year-old discovered when he was just a kid.
I used to observe birds in my parents' backyard. I think what drew me to them was the fact that they could fly away in any direction at any time. That appealed to me most. Each line of birds is one bird,
Cyrus fell in love with the hobby
but the more complicated it gets, the more rewarding it gets.
before falling in love with his wife, Vera, who learned to share his same passion.
And gradually, she developed an interest, and I would say in later years, she was perhaps more avid than I was,
The two would take trips all over,
and wherever we go, we take a binocular and a book. That's all you need.
some destinations far away, others close by. They were frequent visitors of Shavers Creek.
And what annoyed me no end was that when we mentioned it to friends and colleagues, they didn't know what we were talking about. Shavers Creek simply wasn't well known
In memory and honor of his late wife,
because she really was a very serious bird watcher.
Cyrus makes a recent donation of $250,000 to Shavers Creek in hopes of getting more people to the environmental center.
So I thought if I gave a gift to Shavers Creek, it might increase their visibility in some fashion.
The aviary, now donning the Klingsberg's last name, is sharing Vera's love for birds with future generations.
Want to come down, Lenny?
Jason Beal shows us around.
I've always joked that I never wanted to work with a bird that's smarter than me, but here we are. So
We see birds like Lenny, an American crow,
Rosalie hatched back in 2019.
and Rosalie, a juvenile bald eagle.
In a few years, we'll have what looks like a normal adult bald eagle.
And Cyrus has a favorite bird.
Cyrus does have a favorite bird, and that is our black vulture, Matilda, so we can go check her out.
Jason says Cyrus's gift helps to build and sustain the aviary.
This is one of the reasons not just Cyrus, but other folks love Meeting Matilda, is she does engage with you.
Which is built to protect birds who can't protect themselves in the wild.
What does a donation like the one that Cyrus made mean to this program?
Well, obviously, taking care of animals is very resource intensive. It requires a lot of money, a lot of staff time. That financial component is huge. And so to have somebody in the community that cares enough about avian conservation education like Cyrus, it's a great validation of the importance of community engagement here at Shavers Creek.
Cyrus is making it a point to give back to the community that has helped support him.
And you can bird watch wherever you want to.
It brings him joy,
It's really a very convenient, inexpensive hobby.
just like his all-time favorite bird, a chickadee.
I think it's my favorite bird because there's no bird that exudes happiness and joy equal to a chickadee. Every time I see one, I immediately break into a smile.
And now he's hoping others find that same happiness by continuing to share a passion for birds, all in honor of his wife.